Check. non-conference games and feature the Trinity Christian College Trolls and the MNU Pioneers. Today's games are scheduled to be 2 7-inning games. Let's meet the starters for the Pioneers. In right field, a junior from Calamasa, California, number 8, Josh Torrance. In center field, a senior from Sacramento, California, number 11, Dante Freeman. In left field, a senior from Queens, New York, number 15, Ryan Leo. At shortstop, a senior from Crescent City, California, number 7, Austin Healy. At third base, a sophomore from Elkhart, Indiana, number 10, Bryson Sherwood. At second base, a senior from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, number 24, Randy Fernandez. At first base, a senior from Lenexa, Kansas, number 2, Adam Rellahan. Catching, a senior from Manatee, Puerto Rico, number 23, Joshua Sandoval. And on the mound, pitching a senior from Olathe, Kansas, number 5, Easton Garrett. Today's designated hitter is a senior from Hendersonville, Tennessee, number 19, Jacob Jenkins. The Pioneers are coached by Ryan Thompson. He's assisted by Colton Punches, Waldo Odens Jr., Kellen Richards, and Cam Screeton. Fans, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats or render a salute if you are a veteran of military service as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good. Turn it down. No, on the top. Wait till he's done, then go back up.
Playing third base, number 23, Angel Toscana. Batting fifth and catching, number 8.
We're scrambling, ladies and gentlemen.
Batting sixth in left field, number 9, Hunter Slots.
Good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mid-America Nazarene University. Robbie Jones Field at Dixon Stadium for today's non-conference doubleheader between the MNU Pioneers and the Trinity Christian College Trolls.
Catching number 23, Joshua Sandoval. And on the mound, senior left-hander,
The lineup.
number 5,
Man, I can't talk over this guy. All right, the lineup for the Trolls: Loza at second, Carmody, the DH, Downs in center, Toscana at third, Anderson behind the plate, Slats in left, Culture in right, Hutcherson at first, Gutierrez at short, and the pitcher Cáceres. I'm MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. The defense for the Pioneers, Easton Garrett on the mound. Man, that's annoying.
Second base, number 2, Gil Loza.
All right, zoom in. Get second base at the top of your screen. No. That's not the top of your screen. Called strike 1. Second base is the top, and the umpire's feet. Second base at the top, and the umpire's feet are at the bottom. That's where you live. Cool? Two called strikes to Loza from Easton Garrett. That misses away. 1-2. The defense for the Pioneers, Garrett on the mound, Sandoval behind the plate. The 1-2. Fouls it away. Adam Relihan at first, Randy Fernandez at second, Bryson Sherwood at third, Austin Healy at short, Ryan Leo in left, Dante Freeman in center, Josh Torrance in right. Jacob Jenkins DHing. Nasty changeup, gets him swinging. Just put strike 3.
Batting second, the designated
Hold on.
hitter, number 12, Oliver Carmody.
And when you go, it will go to the next inning automatically if you push out 4, basically. It'll say 3. You push it again, it'll go to the next inning. Cool. Carmody. I was calling him Carmody yesterday.
They told me today it is Carmody.
Carmody.
Because the assistant coach said Carmody, and they corrected him. He goes, "Why haven't you told me all this?"
Exactly. That misses outside 2-1. I didn't see that at all.
Batting third, center fielder, number 13, Max Downs.
Let's watch this replay together. See how the cameraman did too.
Did you get my head on that one, Chad?
I assume. Didn't he dive or something?
No, it was kind of a short hop. Came up on it.
Yeah, base hit. I guess
Was that a swing or a
called.
call?
So if it's an error, just put error instead of something like that next time. If you make an error, you go on base, you just put an error, you don't get a hit.
Correct. Yeah, if it is truly an error.
Okay.
Yes. That was a well-struck ball.
Grounded to third. Sherwood, Fernandez, Relihan.
For Trinity Christian in the top of the first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. And then after 1/2 inning, Trinity 0, the Pioneers coming to bat.
All right. I'm going to have to mute between innings so we don't get copyright stuff. So here you go. Josh Torrance takes first pitch strike from Caceres. Likes to work quickly, apparently. Fouled away, 0-2. Grounded to third. Diving play by Toscana. Makes the play. Nicely done.
Batting second, first baseman number 2, Adam Relihan.
That brings up Adam Relihan. I'll try to get... You know what? Back up so you can see the whole infield so we can catch those plays. There's no reason not to. Pitch misses down to Relihan, 1-0. Relihan comes into this game hitting .453, 8 doubles, 2 homers, 14 RBIs. He started all 15 games. This is number 16. 3-0. There's one. Relihan draws a 1-out walk. Josh Caceres is 1-0 with a 1.50 ERA. This is his second start.
Third, catcher number 23, Joshua Sandoval.
In 6 innings, he's given up just 2 hits, but 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, and opponents hitting 105 against him. So, in his one start, he didn't get hit much, but there were some base runners. Check on Relihan at first. And then if he hits it to the outfield, slowly zoom to whoever's fielding it. Not too slowly, you know. Joshua Sandoval hitting .365, 8 doubles, 3 homers, 19 RBIs. Takes a strike. Rip down the line, foul. It's 1-2. Have we ever started earlier than this, Dennis?
Did we start earlier than this that day we played 3 games against Avila?
Probably.
I feel like we might have started the first game at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. So maybe once we started earlier than 11, but let's get these trolls on the road quicker by starting a couple hours earlier than normal. Back to Palos Heights, Illinois. Chicagoland area, that's my growing up years. That misses up. 2-2. Drilled into left. Deep to the track, at the wall, gone! Sandoval leaves the yard. I didn't get the replay in time. I apologize. You can back it up on YouTube to see it. I had too much going on. But Pioneers take an early lead.
Fourth, center field, number 11, Dante Freeman.
First pitch by Caceres to Dante Freeman, who didn't start yesterday. He had some back issues. He had a pinch hit appearance, and that was it. That's smashed into left field. Way back. Clears the trees, and it's 3-0. No, not for him. That's only Sandoval's, he said. But that's fine. I did get that replay. We will see that in a second. That ball was tattooed.
Fifth, designated hitter number 19, Jacob Jenkins.
Jenkins chops one towards second. To bring up Ryan Leo. All right, let's see this shot again. He knew it was gone as soon as it left his bat. Pow!
Left fielder number 15, Ryan Leo.
I need to get the other camera replays worked up too. So these are the Pioneers that we've been used to seeing all year. That's popped into left field. To the wall. Nope, he's coming back for it. Makes the catch. Pioneers get 3. I will work on this, and we'll be right back.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the
We're back for the top of the second inning. Toscana leads off, takes first pitch, ball 1.
top of the second for Trinity. Batting for third base, number 23, Angel Toscana.
Two and 0. Toscana comes in, hitting .261, 6 for 23, and this is his 9th start. Takes a strike. A double, a triple, no home runs, 4 RBIs. Popped up. Relihan is near the fence and makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Nick Anderson.
I think between games I'll shift this camera just a touch. I've got too much open space there on the left. Anderson now takes ball 1. Nick Anderson hitting .263, 5 for 19, a double, triple, and homer. Got that one by him, 1-1.
You pitched in game 2 the other day, didn't you? And you did. So I got to see both of you pitch. Yes.
2-1.
I missed the first game and missed Hunter Chapman's hit. So he Yeah, he usually does. Maybe 2 of them.
3-1. Pioneers going with their brand new baby blues. What are our thoughts on those fellas up in the press box? Fire, lit.
Did you say lit?
Yeah. What do you think, Dennis? Are you a fan?
I don't know. They remind me of the Twins. So no.
Okay.
That reminds me of the old Cardinals.
Let's see. Who's the courtesy?
That's a red
runner?
too, I'm thinking. Yeah.
A lot of teams in the 80s had the baby blues. 26 will sub for Anderson. That's Peterson. The guys on the team love the baby blues. I do not. Called strike one, but I am
Batting 6, left fielder, number 9.
43-year-old fuddy-duddy, and I don't matter. My opinion is irrelevant. Swing and a miss. Looked like it took something off that. 0-2 to Slats.
Their courtesy runner at first base.
Hunter Slats hitting 153 for 20 with a triple and an RBI. Got him swinging.
Batting 7th, right field, number 16, Will Culture.
Trinity Christian in their navy tops, gray pants. Simple, clean look. Check on the runner at first. Go ahead and get him in the frame. Yeah, live right. No, keep back. Right there. No. No, stay there. Right there. And then be ready to move if he pulls it.
Was that a called strike?
It was ball one. That's what I thought, but I thought anyway.
Well, that's what I put down, and then I thought maybe I missed it.
I didn't hear him say anything. He'll correct us if we're wrong. The 1-0.
The first one he didn't motion, so I thought it was a ball.
The hitter is Culture. Will Culture, 3 for 15, hitting 200. Runner goes. Strike 3. Strike 2, sorry. Stolen base.
All right, get the swing, get the out. No big deal.
The 1-2 count from Garrett misses up and away. 2-2. Peterson on the bases is 2 for 2, now 3 for 3 stealing bases.
He's going to swing, you can't do a whole lot with it.
Into center field. Freeman. It hangs up for him. I got a mute, and we will be back for the bottom of the second. Bryson Sherwood strolls to the plate to the classic Sinatra, Fly Me to the Moon. First pitch to him, taken down for a ball. It's 1-0. Sherwood hitting .390, 16 for 41, 4 doubles, a triple, 8 RBIs. This is 16th start. Takes ball 2. I feel like I'm going to be telling the same stories all year long, but that's all right. It's not like everybody listens to every game. Coach Thompson and myself played with Bryson Sherwood's Uncle Craig. It's lifted into left. Shallow. Slats. 1 away. Back in the late 90s in Bethel, Indiana, Coach Thompson was the pitcher. Uncle Craig was the catcher. I was a DH. And we were all roommates and in each other's weddings and whatnot. Randy Fernandez with 1 out. Fernandez comes in hitting .298, 14 for 47, 3 doubles, 5 RBIs. This is 15th start. Past the diving third baseman into left field for a knock. Fernandez with a 1-out single to bring up Austin Healy. Healy
Batting ninth, shortstop, number 7, Austin Healy.
hitting .364. This is 16th start. 4 doubles, a triple, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. He was tied with Sandoval until about 10 minutes ago. In the home run lead, I should say. Fouled away 0-1. Yeah, I put all these walk-up songs together last night. I liked Healy's too. That's kind of cool. What's the artist? Billy Straits or something like that? A couple or Squires or something like that. 0-2, and I'd never heard of him, but both of the songs that were chosen by him sounded familiar. So he seems like an older artist that I didn't know his name, but was familiar with some of his work. Grounded towards third. That's snagged, but bobbled. They're going to just get the 1. Josh Torrance now. Colorblind. Who's talking with me? Hold on a second.
Josh Torrance.
DBY, why aren't you here? Where are you? Ball fouled away. Healy was on the move. Frank Romano says the blue on the jersey is slightly darker than the blue on the pants.
I know there was one. I don't know their music. So that's who that was.
Is the blue on the jersey darker than the pants? You're sitting right next to me. It is a tiny bit. You're right. Like one tick, one shade lighter. I can't tell the difference. But it's right next to each other, yeah. It's a different fabric, so it just kind of lays differently, I would say. Called strike. How can you tell that from looking at the screen? That's pretty impressive.
I like colors. Hey, as long as you guys like it.
I get a pajamas vibe. That's my only problem. But again, who cares? Healy takes off. That pitch misses. Ball goes into center field, and Healy will take third on the error.
Yes.
So 2 strikes and 2 outs for Torrance with Healy on third. Fouls that one away. Torrance hitting .448, 13 for 29. This is his 11th start. 3 doubles, a homer, 9 RBIs. OPS north of 1,200. Got him swinging in the dirt. Go ahead and show that. It's all right. We've seen throws to first before. And I'm back to mute. We'll be back in the top of the third. I didn't pay much attention to it. Jacob Hutcherson takes ball 1. Hutcherson is 0 for 5 on the season. This is his 3rd start. Is he a switch hitter? Wasn't he the big lefty who pinch hit late yesterday? No, this guy's not.
Game 1 or 2?
Called strike.
Carmody was the pinch hitter late in game 1.
Fouled away. 2-2. Bounces that one in. The count runs full. Hutcherson did not play against us yesterday. Fouled away. Well, let's do this for the YouTube chat. If you're watching on YouTube, fouled away. This is our first game that we've had walk-up songs since we haven't been home yet. What would your walk-up song be? Go ahead and put that in the chat and we'll talk through it. Full count. Got him.
Batting ninth, shortstop, number 5, Nicholas Gutierrez.
Nicholas Gutierrez hitting .250, 1 for 4. This is his 2nd start. You'll see that pitch called a strike occasionally at this level, but not today. He hasn't given that one a couple times. Swing and a miss. That misses. 2-1.
This water bottle
with the fists. Torrance has it. 2 down. Why do I have a base runner? Sorry. This coach for the Trolls, Justin Heisman, pitched in 14 games. Pitched in 14 games for the Royals in 2004. Loza struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. He pitched 25 innings. Picked up a save. Fouled away. Let's see what he did in the minor leagues. He was in the Colorado system for a while. Had 30 saves in 2001, 22 in 02, and 26 in 03. Must have been bringing the heat. It's driven into right. Torrance is on his horse, tracks it, and gets there. Garrett pitches a clean 3rd inning. We move to the bottom of the inning, leading by 3.
For the Trolls.
Relihan stalling, waiting for you to play his walk-up song.
The third for the Pioneers. First base, number 2, Adam Relihan.
Let me stretch out a little bit here, get some song going. Here we go. Relihan walked and scored ahead of the Sandoval homer in the 1st inning. Driven. Shortstop couldn't come up with it. That was smoked. That's a hit 100 times out of 100. We have one answer to the walk-up song. Landon Kane says he would go with Careless Whisper, In the Air Tonight, or Tequila.
Joshua Sandoval.
I like it. I think you need a recognizable song so the crowd can kind of get into it, and those all 3 count. Sandoval left the yard last time, his 4th of the season. He is 4 shy of the all-time MNU record, held by Jason Jones. He hit 20 in one season. That helped. 12 the next, and that was it. 32's the record. Change up, got him out in front. 0-1. Ice Ice Baby. Yeah. I was like in 7th grade when that song came out and just starting to listen to the radio. And it was on like twice an hour. That misses down 1-1. Song is unapproved at MNU, however. A couple of tricky words in that one, so try again. Two and 1. There's just a couple of minor swear words in that one.
Minor swear word?
The H and the D, you know, those are minors. That wild pitch moves Relihan to second. Let's put him out there on the graphic. But yeah, just like everybody else my age, I knew every word of that one. To the disapproval of my parents. But that's about as rebellious as I got. Knowing the lyrics to Ice Ice Baby. How about you, Dennis? How rebellious did you ever get?
I listened to the Beatles and didn't realize that most of their songs were drug related.
Sandoval Takes a Walk. Well, only like the second half of the 60s they were drug related. The first half was all about love. Freeman
Number 11, Dante Freeman.
hit an absolute cannon shot out of here. I think it was the first pitch he saw. It's a little bit quiet. Is there anything we can do about that? I couldn't figure it out when I was doing it last time. I think you can raise the volume of that specific song. Don't try it yet, though. Freeman takes strike one. You can go ahead and center up.
There's the flag.
We have a flag going up. Everybody stand. And it shows us that the wind is blowing straight out to center. Down and in for a ball, 1-1. Into left field and deep. Way back. 3-run bomb for Freeman. And the Pioneers lead 6-0. Do what you do, buddy.
3 runs, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, it's now 6-0.
Back-to-back bombs.
That's perfect.
Designated hitter number 19, Jacob Jenkins.
Jacob Jenkins grounded out to second in the first inning. Ripped that up the middle. Base hit. All right, let's take a look at that homer. It didn't sound as good as his first one, but he knew it right away. Check out this walk-off and bat flip here. Boing! Walk and toss.
The first time he actually did a bat flip. On his first home run.
You got to mix it up.
Yeah, well, I never hit enough to mix things up.
No. Here it is from the other angle. Yeah, we were missing Freeman yesterday. Today's 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs.
Left field number 15,
Ryan Leo now. He flat out to left in the first inning. Man, I feel like calling one, but I don't like that. Bounces that one. I am going to do it. I'm officially calling a bomb right here. Takes that one for a strike. It's 1-1. That ball misses in the dirt. A wild pitch moves Jenkins to second.
I like that.
So last year when we played down in Urban, he was in the press box. Vargas was for the first game. And I told him I was going to announce his name as Jahan Vargas when I introduced him as the second game he was pitching.
That misses away. 3-1, and here comes the homer.
He said I did that. I called him John.
I think it's going to be into the trees and left to no doubter. This pitch. Oh, we'll call it a strike so I can be right. Dang. It's all right. Sherwood flat out to left on a 2-0 pitch in the second inning.
Third base.
I'm sure he was frustrated with that one, and that'll be it for Caceres. Fly me to the moon.
That was nice. That's a nice thing.
Yeah, I'm just like Frank Sinatra, man. It's not even, you can't even tell the difference. All right, so who's this pitcher? I got to talk over. I'll just mute. Yeah, just play the whole Frank Sinatra thing the whole time. Nice, calm, mellow. This guy's got quite a delivery, and his hat almost comes off each time. This is Santiago Domingo. Not Santiago, Santiago. Let me know in the chat if that's incorrect for some reason. This is his second appearance. He has a 9 ERA. He gave up a run in his only inning. A couple of hits, no strikeouts, and opponents hit 500 in that tiny sample. But go ahead and zoom in on this delivery. I want to see the hat fall off. Just him. Yeah, get in there. Oh, he's done.
Now pitching for Trinity Christian, number 15, Santiago Domingo. Batting, third base, number 10, Bryson Sherwood.
Second baseman is playing right up the middle. Okay, he's moving now. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a ball. It's 1-0. Squares to bunt again, jabbed at it, and they don't give him the swing on that one. I'll take that. Glory Days would be a great walk-up song. And Hakuna Matata makes an appearance. The 3-0. None of those pitches missed by too much. But that's not a good recipe if you're going to walk the first lefty you face coming out of the pen.
Second base, number 24.
Fernandez singled in the second inning. Now he bats with the bases loaded and nobody out. 3 runs already in. Who's this filming down by the pole? I'd like to get that footage. Or is that just pictures? There's a strike. I don't see Jim Smith here.
He probably didn't get the message that the game started early.
He looks at the website. And that's ripped into left field. Base hit. Jenkins scores. Here, Leo held at third. Oh, that kid may have gotten hurt. He's all right. Just looked kind of awkward. 7-0.
Shortstop, number 7, Austin Healy.
Healy's 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice and stole a base. Take strike 1. No, the Trinity Christian roster does say Santiago. Santino. Oh, not Santi. It's Santino, not Santiago.
Santino?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we were right, but not in the right way. Drilled into left, off the end of the bat, but it drops. Leo scores. Sherwood rounding third. They didn't realize they had a play on him and didn't make the throw. 2 more runs score.
That's a hit.
Right field, number 8,
Yeah.
Josh Torrance.
Back to the top of the order. There is no break in this lineup. Still nobody out. 6 runs in, and it's 9-0. Strike 1. Up the middle, stabbed by Santino. Didn't quite know what to do and just threw to first and got an out. That's the best course of action if you don't know what to do. Just get one.
First base, number 2, Adam Relihan.
Relihan is 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 runs scored. He singled in the third. First pitch misses up for a ball. 1-0. Tuno. The wind blows out for both teams. But if the Pioneers if the Trolls want any opportunity to stay in this game, he needs to retire Relihan with the 2 powerful right-handers up next. This is their lefty on lefty best opportunity they're going to get, but it's 3-1. He walked the first lefty he faced, Sherwood. The 3-1. Buried it. Hat fell off. Bases loaded for Sandoval. Do you think he'll be swinging hard here? I think I would make that bet.
Catcher number 23, Joshua Sandoval.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Kill it. It's good enough. He wants to hear Baby Shark again after hitting a grand slam. He's 1 for 1 with a homer for 2 runs and a walk. First pitch misses down, 1-0. I mean, the nightmare continues in this inning. Two and 0. Stay controlled. A nice controlled swing will produce a grand slam. Anything out of the ordinary will pop up. 3-0, up 9-0. It's only the third inning. Do you? Yeah, I think you give him the green light, and I think third base coach just did. Who is the third base coach? Kellen Richardson?
Richards.
Kellen Richards? I don't even recognize that name. Is he on the
Is he also one of our
strike one?
strength coaches?
The 3-1. Grounded. 6, 4, 3. Ouch. Will be, well, 6 runs is not a tough inning. Could have been a lot more. We go to the top of the 4th, leading big. You don't know who they are.
This is true. I just
Carmody singled in the first. Up here talking about the Gaither Vocal Band.
Top of the 4th for the Trolls. Designated hitter number 12, Oliver Carmody.
Our player workers are like, the Gaither Vocal, what? What are you clowns talking about?
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking
I don't know if they ever played in Canada.
I'm sure they played in Canada.
Oh, who's the
3-0.
country singer, the lady from Shania Twain?
Brian Adams,
Who's Brian Adams?
3-0.
I am surprised.
Talking about Canadian singers now.
Don't be surprised. I lead a very shallow life.
Shallow?
Yeah.
Not shallow. That's not the right word.
Well, I couldn't think of the right word.
Sheltered.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Center fielder number 13, Max Downs.
Max Downs grounded into a double play in the first inning. Pops up. No clouds. Don't think it's going to be easy. Healy's tracking. And Leo drops.
That was not stellar out there.
Third base, number 23, Angel Toscana.
Healy was there, and you always give way to the outfielder in that situation. Swing and a miss. But,
Leo called him off, didn't he?
yeah, Leo called him off, and Healy peeled away a little bit. But
Not much.
Leo's had his struggles in the outfield, and I think Healy would have preferred to take that one. Woo! Nice pick at second. 4-6-3. And Garrett has a way out of the inning now.
That was a beautiful pick.
I don't know if I got it in time. Yeah, I did. Cool. Hold on.
Catcher number 8, Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson walked in the second inning.
That was a nifty play by Randy
Yep.
Fernandez.
Ball 1 to Anderson. Ball 2 to Anderson. Here is the replay. Check it out on the big screen. Pick. Driven into right field. Throw him out at first. That brings home first run of the game for the Trolls. Number 25 runs for Anderson.
26, isn't it?
26, because 25 is not out there. Ball 1 gets away on a wild pitch. Peterson moves to second.
Hunter Slots. Courtesy runner for the Trolls. Number
So the long
26,
break for Garrett seems to have affected his command a little bit this inning. Two and 0. The 2-1. Popped up. Out of play. 2-2. Spray it out out of play. We'll do it again. Slats struck out swinging in the second. He's 0 for 1.
Why don't they? I grew up eating breakfast every day.
I don't think enough people would want it to justify having a worker and making a mess and everything. Full count.
We used to do breakfast on Sunday and just a brunch on Saturday. But they took away the breakfast on Sunday too, didn't they? I think it was because there weren't very many.
Man, I thought that was a strike anyway. Where did that miss? Let's have a look.
Right field, number 16, Will Culture.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Ball 4 all day. And no swing. Culture lined out to center in the second inning. It was well struck. If he can get one up in the wind to left field, all of a sudden we've got a ball game again. This is down and in, 1-1. 64 pitches for Garrett, 36 strikes, 28 balls. Just 2 hits allowed, but 3 walks. A little change up should end the inning if he makes it a good one. Looked like he went with the heat, 2-2. Got him looking. Backdoor breaking ball. Garrett's pumped up. We move to the bottom of the 4th. Pioneers leading 9-1.
Trinity Christian, number 31, Ramon Flores.
Ramon Flores enters the game to face Dante Freeman. 2 for 2 with 2 bombs, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored.
For the Pioneers, center field, number 11, Dante Freeman.
3 homers for the Pioneers in one game since I've been here. Jason Jones did it twice. And I think that's it. Twice in the same season. Freeman's going to have at least this chance plus another one unless they start making subs if it gets out of hand.
That looked like my attempt at
That misses down 2-0. Ramon Flores, this is his second appearance. He's gotten 1 out this year. And he also threw a wild pitch. Those are the only stats. Oh my. Follow it. Follow it. Never mind. It cleared those trees on the left of your screen. 2-1. Freeman seems decently locked in right now. Popped up. Left fielder coming in hard. Makes the play. It is now, yes.
Designated hitter, number 19, Jacob Jenkins.
Jacob Jenkins had a big day yesterday, snapping out of his season-long slump, it seems. He's got 1 hit today. He's 1 for 2. Takes first pitch up and out for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0. Grounded to first. Jumps up on him. And that'll be a base hit.
It took a bad hop on that first baseman.
Almost got him in the lips. See if we can see that on this replay.
Caught him somewhere. Mike caught him in the face.
That did look like it got him a little bit. Grazed his nose or something like that. Let's slow it way down and see if we can see exactly when it hit him, because it hit him as the camera was moving. So it's hard to see. Here it is again. No, we missed it. So it'll be hard to track here. Hit the lip of the grass, jumps up. It didn't slow down much. It must have just grazed him. Ryan Leo takes first pitch, ball 1. Two and 0. I really hated facing guys like this when I played. It's kind of below normal hitting speed, so you're just kind of off time. Jamie Moyer made a living out of it. That's always a crowd pleaser. The 2-1 bounces. Jenkins takes off on a good dirt ball read. Leo's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Into center field. Downs takes a few steps back, makes the catch. Jenkins moves up to third, 2 outs. He wants his walk-up. He's looking up at you.
Third base, number 10, Bryson Sherwood.
We were quoting Anchorman instead of playing the walk-up song. Sherwood shot up a glance. Walk-up songs are important. Ball 1. Ball 2. Sherwood's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Is his curveball high spin rate or is it just slow and loopy? I'll let you be the judge. I don't see it any better than you do. If you're asking that question, you're watching on the video. But no offense to anybody in the NAIA, but if you've got a really good high spin rate on your curveball, you probably haven't pitched at Trinity Christian. Or MNU. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. It's not just Trinity Christian. I'm just saying. I said the NAIA. I mean, but the top teams in the NAIA do have some serious arms. Sherwood works a walk. That'll bring up Randy Fernandez, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles to left.
Second base, number 24, Randy Fernandez.
Well, I'll just say this: you're not coming out of the bullpen in a 9-1 game if you've got a super high spin rate curveball.
I agree.
That's more of an accurate statement. Yeah, because I mean, Justin Masterson pitched at this level. He had a decently high spin rate. Justin Masterson, all-star pitcher for the Indians in 2013. They throw down to second, and now we're caught up. Let's switch cameras here. He's safe, but they called him out anyway. I don't quite know how to score that. Let me figure this out. All right, so what is this? It was ball 2. Stolen base.
Bottom of the fourth, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left.
And then thrown out.
4 complete innings.
He's so safe. That's such a bad call. Jenkins is like, what do you want from me?
I thought he got in under.
Check it out. It's right here. You can see it plain as day.
Was he safe or out?
He was safe, like.
Throws away.
Oh.
He's definitely in. Because he caught it to the outside and came back trying to make the tag.
Who caught the ball at second initially?
This is the second baseman, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2, 4, 5, 2.
Leading off the base number 34, Jacob Hutcherson.
Hutcherson's 0 for 1. He struck out in the third. That low? MNU is hosting men's soccer McPherson at 3:30 today. Driven into center. Freeman. One away. I was a coach when Justin Masterson pitched at Bethel, Indiana. And down in Florida, he was throwing
Number 5, Nicholas Gutierrez.
he was throwing 97 miles an hour. We lost 1-0. I remember the opposing pitcher's name because it was Quackenbush, which is a bizarre enough name to remember. Dan Quackenbush beat Justin Masterson 1-0 down in Florida in 2006 or something. What is this? Is this zone all of a sudden shrank a little bit? It's 2-0. Fouled away. Who was that team that beat him? May have been Southwestern, but I don't think so. Who's in Clearwater?
Who's in Clearwater?
Chopped in front of the plate. Sandoval throws a bullet to first.
Second base number 2, Gil Loza.
Lofted. I'm going to give him a pop-out for that. It was between a pop-out and a line-out. Randy Fernandez leads us off in the bottom of the fifth. We'll be right back. Michael Morales takes over on the mound as Randy Fernandez steps to the plate. Fernandez is 2 for 2. First pitch, ball 1.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Pioneers, second base, number 24, Randy Fernandez.
2-0. Morales, I can't find on the pitching stats. He has not pitched yet this year. The 2-0 to Fernandez. Ball 3. Three one. There's ball 4. Austin Healy, he's 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs, a stolen base. He reached in a fielder's choice in the second and singled in the third inning. I still can't think of the name of that school down in Florida that we played with Masterson. I don't know if it was an NAIA school. It may have been NCCAA. Weber, perhaps. Called strike 1. It's a good seat. I'm Chad. That's fine. I don't know your name either. Yeah, that's my Cubs World Series stocking cap.
Yeah, did you forget you had it up here?
Yep.
You guys ever heard them called toques, or is that just a Canadian thing?
Canadian thing. Toques? How do you spell it?
T-O-U-Q-U-E.
Oh.
T-O-Q-U-E, I mean.
What is it called?
These things are called toques.
Oh, tubes.
That's a much better word than stocking cap. I think we should adopt it.
Toque, it's quick.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Toque, grab your toque and mitts.
Yeah, your tuke and meds.
We've got a Canadian up here teaching us about the colloquialisms of the region. It's a hard word to say.
It's a hard word to say. I think you got it right.
Thank you.
Toe tuck touch is not easy to
No, it wasn't. Dennis was struggling on PA at the cheer championships.
I had to really slow it down.
It's time for your toe tuck touch. I'm not sure what that means, but we're about to see it.
I saw it and I still don't understand it.
No. That one dude for Valley could jump out of the gym, though. I noticed that. Who cares? All right, full count to Healy. There goes Fernandez. Ball 4. That brings up Josh Torrance. Oh, it's not Josh Torrance. It is a pinch hitter, and that'll be. I'm trying to talk over, and I'm failing badly.
Now
Nope.
batting for the Pioneers, number 22, Jackson Burke.
Jackson Burke pinch hitting for Torrance.
Yeah.
He likes to get Burke in there against righties in situations like this, just to keep him fresh. He's 7 for 17, hitting .412
You mean lefty?
with a homer.
Well, he's against the lefty.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense at all.
Whoops.
I think
Keeping him fresh.
Coach Thompson just wants Morales to get a look at a lefty. That's what he's doing here. He's helping out the other team. Yeah, this is a strange move. I'm sure
Looking for hit by pitch.
I'll get a text later explaining it once he watches this back, but because I'll forget to ask later.
That's why you mentioned it during the broadcast.
Yep,
right?
yep. 3-0. There's a strike. Nine runs on 9 hits for the Pioneers. 1 run on 2 hits for the Trolls. Three straight walks from Morales. And that'll bring up Adam Relihan, who's 1 for 1 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Trinity Christian has somebody in the pen, but at some point you just throw in the towel and look for game 2, but you don't want it to get too crazy. Called strike 1. Relihan is like, seriously? I'm the one who gets the first pitch strike? One and one. Breaking ball finds the zone. What's the hat called again? A toque or a toque? A toque. Ball. Strike. The 1-2. Bounces that one. Bases loaded, nobody out on 3 walks. Morales fires a 2-2 to Relihan. Got him swinging.
I know he wishes he had that one.
That'll bring up Joshua Sandoval, who's 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. He grounded into a double play in this exact situation in the 3rd inning. Buries that pitch down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Last couple of pitchers have made their catcher work.
True story. Two and 0. Everything's all set up for the Pioneers, but Morales hasn't given up anything yet. Shanked into right. We'll take that. That's down for a hit. Fernandez scores. Healy scores. Sandoval heading to second for a hustle double. And he's hurt. Oh, that's not good news. I don't like that.
Did he turn his ankle?
I thought it was a hamstring type situation. But let's take a look at that replay. We can't lose him. That is just massive. So here he is rounding first. Then he cranks it up. working that hamstring. Now, you can take him out of this game and work on him until game 2, but it's the story around here, as long as I can remember, is that if you're catching for MNU, you're catching every game. He'll recruit a horse and play him for 3 or 4 years.
Maybe it's a cramp.
And Sandoval certainly fits that bill. He's been catching pretty much every game for several years now.
Another pitcher.
That's what you get for hustling. That's what I always say. But again,
18.
not just that catcher that you can rely on every game, but a huge bat in the middle of the order. Hopefully it's just a strain and he can be ready to go. If not for game 2, then by the time conference gets cranked up.
He's kind of walking like he's got a cramp.
So new pitcher, is this number 12?
Pitcher is number 18, Jordan Rhodes. And we've got courtesy runner at second base.
Rhodes comes into pitch. And running for Sandoval at second
Now pitching for Trinity Christian
is John
number 18,
Vargas.
Jordan Rhodes. Courtesy runner at second base for the Pioneers, number 12, John Vargas. Fans, please be reminded that face masks are required in the stands at all times in today's games.
Or we will kill you. If COVID doesn't get you first. Second and third, 1 out, new pitcher. Freeman's feeling this song on the on-deck circle. This is Rhodes. Let's see what kind of numbers he's got. Rhodes has not pitched yet either. So Freeman comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. And looking for that third homer, which would put the Pioneers up by 13.
Didn't this guy throw a little while ago?
First pitch breaking ball misses up and into Freeman. Two and out. This is when these types of games can snowball on you. You got 2 guys in a row now who haven't pitched yet this year, facing an elite offense in a blowout game. Bring back the run rule. That'll bring up Jenkins with the bases loaded. He's 2 for 3 with a run scored. He grounded out to second in the first inning, singled in the third, and singled off the first baseman's face in the fourth.
Well, we got a runner at first.
Runner at first for Freeman is Will Morris.
Pinch runner at first base.
Sorry for the constant muting. If I can't think of anything to say during music, I gotta just mute it. Little stank down the left field line. 2 more runs are gonna score. Morris goes to third on the second bloop double in 3 at-bats for the Pioneers, and it's 15 or 13 or something. 13. Ryan Leo, second and third, takes strike 1. Another bloop. Second baseman fields it. 2 down. Sherwood fly to left in the second, walked in the third and fourth. He scored a run and stole a base. That ball gets away. Will Morris scores. Jenkins moves to third. It's 14-1. My daughter Chelsea had a last-second basket to win the second game today. That's basketball. She's 10.
Is she a bowler?
She plays basketball.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you. She's 10. Layups are difficult at that age. The 3-1. That was a 14-1 strike there. I like it. Keep them coming, Blue. I got to set up soccer between games. Alexei Demopoulos wants me to explain the difference between a bloop and a schlonk. There's a bunch of different words for the same thing. That ball gets away. Wild pitch. Bloop is the basic term. That's the soft fly ball that lands between infielders and outfielders. I've used the term stoink and stoinker in the past, S-C-H-T-O-I-N-K, which is German for stoink. Schlonk, did I say schlonk last time? That was just I don't know what that was. I haven't used that one before. Schmank. I've used schmanker. It's all the same thing. Called strike. Again, it's 15-1. It's 15-1, man.
15-1 strike. Wow.
There are different strike zones for different situations. It's a thing. Ring him up, Randy. Randy looked dead at the umpire and shook his head. Don't you dare. Batting averages are on the line here, sir. Randy's 2 for 2 with a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. Didn't look like Fernandez was looking at the ball when he swung at that one, trying to leave the yard. Texas Leaguer, I never understood what that meant, so I never used that one. I know what it means, but I don't know why it's... Why would a Texas League blooper... What happens in Texas? Well, I mean, what is it about baseball leagues in Texas that make bloopers, you know? When you think of Texas, you think of big old country boys dropping bombs, not little bloopers. Austin Healy's 1 for 2 with a walk, 2 RBIs. That one got a piece of the catcher. On the foul tip, it's 0-1. Dying quail is a good term. It's another term for blooper. When you see a quail shot, it just kind of... I've never actually seen a quail get shot. I don't know if I've seen a quail, period.
You guys have magpies here? Yes.
Are they birds?
No? No magpies?
Well,
They attack you, right? Magpies?
I don't think they do.
They're aggressive. Why'd you ask about magpies? I don't know my different types of birds. We have hawks. A lot of hawks nest in these towers up here. I wouldn't know a chickadee if it flew in front of my face.
Well, depends on whether you're referring to WFC Fields' term or...
The 1-1 to Austin Healy. There's a strike.
Wonder why they call chickadees? Sound they make.
Because of the sound they make?
Yup. Chickadee. They sound like...
Huh.
Did Burke pinch hit this inning?
Yes.
So he's on deck again. That's into left field. And that's caught. I'm going to have to figure out earned runs here. It'll take me a while. Maybe not. New defense for the Pioneers. Will Morris stays in center field. Jackson Burke stays in right. Josh Compton comes in for Sandoval behind the plate.
Leading off,
Takes
top
ball
of the sixth
one.
for Trinity Christian,
This is Carmody.
designated hitter number
He's
12,
1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored.
Carmody.
Into center field. Morris. 1 away.
Now catching for the Pioneers, number 3, Josh Compton. Center fielder number 13, Max Downs.
Cold strike. See, they got rid of the 10-run rule, what, 4 or 5 years ago. And I'm not quite sure why. But you got to give me something. Make it 15 then. That's somebody at first, too. For Relihan, Nick Wagoner is at first. Sneaking in the game on us.
Third base number 23, Angel Toscana.
Angel Toscana's over 2. Popped out foul in the second, grounded into a double play in the fourth. Well, even a 15-run rule wouldn't be in effect right now. We're only up by 14. But for non-conference getaway days, you got to give me a run rule. Grounded to short. Healy makes the play. 2 down. Also 3 down. What did I miss? Jackson Burke leads off the bottom of the 6th, facing Hutcherson, who moved onto the mound. Hutcherson does not have any pitching stats. We like big strike zones. Let's go. Burke walked and scored in the 5th. Leave him here. Nope. Nick Wagoner in the 2-hole at the moment. He is 0 for 2 on the season.
You guys are 2 minutes from being officially out of cafeteria lunch food. It's only a matter of time. Was that a ball?
It was. That cat cannot get out of the way. Fouled into the parking lot. It's into left field. I guess he caught it. The umpire says he did. That'll bring up Josh Compton. And again, this might be last year's walk-up song. I didn't.
Catcher number 3.
Yeah.
Josh Compton.
What was that? Josh Compton. Takes ball 1. Compton is 0 for 1 on the season. I ran out of time last night doing walk-ups. I only did the starters mainly. Two and one.
Good job of missing him, Oliver.
The 2-1. Called strike 2. Six, 4, 3 double play. And we move to the 7th. Connor Jonas into pitch for the Pioneers. This is his third appearance. He's thrown 1 1/3 innings.
Nick Anderson.
He's got the huge ERA, but that's that tiny sample size, and a lot of that happened in Texas when Justin Verlander would have given up a few home runs in that series. Anderson seems like he's been on base all series. Fouls first pitch away. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and an RBI. Swing and a miss. The 2-2 fouled away.
Who's on the bands down there?
That's Tommy.
Is it Tommy? Do I take it he's going in game 2 then?
Starting. Got him swinging. Compton needs to throw to first, and he does. One away for Slats, who struck out in the second, walked in the fourth.
Oh, it's number 4. It's a different hitter.
Well, good for him.
Carroll's.
Carroll's the pinch hitter. First pitch misses for a ball.
The Trolls, number 4, Brett Carrolls.
I don't see him in the stats anywhere. His first plate appearance of the season. Did you say Castro would start game 2? Wow. Two and one. Two. Into right field, foul. Full count pitch to Carroll's from Connor Jonas. We'll do it again.
There's a Pop-Tart wrapper that just floated onto the field. Why are you looking at Hayden?
Well, my Pop-Tart wrapper ain't even here.
Uh-oh.
It probably did flow out on the field, actually.
Whoops.
Is that it? Let's see, is it part of the fruit off? Yeah, that's no, it's not the culprit.
Got him swinging.
Where's yours?
I think it might be.
2 down.
Strikeout?
Yes. Okay, we got number 7.
Oh, babe, Connor. 2 strikeouts. See a good ding on a pregame song.
Now batting number 7, Brent Norkus.
Brent Norkus pinch hits for Culture. And as soon as this thing's over, I'm going to jet. I've got to go set up soccer between games, so I cannot waste any time. I will mute it and bail. No wrap up.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Times Square. There's a $sign at the bottom of your chat window if you're really feeling spicy. All sorts of options. Got him. Strike 3. That's it. I'm out.